In southern Gaza, tensions have sharply escalated following new Israeli airstrikes in the city of Rafah. The Israeli Defense Forces say the strikes were launched in response to what they called a direct violation of the ceasefire agreement, claiming militants fired an anti-tank missile and opened gunfire on Israeli troops. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called the attack a blatant breach of the peace terms and has ordered a forceful response. According to statements from the IDF, their current objective is to dismantle what they describe as terrorist tunnels and military infrastructure. Hamas has issued a response denying involvement in any recent attack in Rafah, stating that the area is considered a restricted zone under Israeli control. They also claim communication has been severed with their fighters in that region since hostilities resumed earlier in the year. This comes amid an already fragile ceasefire agreement, brokered under a plan introduced as part of U.S. mediation efforts. The ceasefire has resulted in the exchange of hostages and prisoners. Israel has released over 250 Palestinian prisoners, while hostages held by Hamas have either been returned or accounted for. Despite these measures, violence has continued to simmer. Local sources report multiple armed groups, beyond Hamas, are now active in Gaza, many allegedly backed by Israeli interests seeking to undermine Hamas control. Reports indicate intensified clashes between factions, raising fears of internal conflict within Gaza itself. The United States has warned that any renewed hostilities would constitute a major violation of the ceasefire agreement. Washington claims to have evidence of a potential Hamas-led attack on civilians, an allegation Hamas strongly denies. As both sides accuse each other of undermining the peace process, the people of Gaza remain caught in the middle, facing continued instability, uncertainty, and the looming risk that fragile peace efforts could unravel entirely. U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders delivered a strong rebuke of President Donald Trump and America's billionaire class, accusing them of hijacking democracy during a major No Kings rally. Protests took place across multiple U.S. cities, with demonstrators criticizing Trump's policies on immigration, education, and national security. Sanders emphasized that the United States was founded on democratic principles, not ruled by the wealthy or the powerful, and warned that concentrated economic and political power threatens the rights of ordinary citizens. Pinduoduo, one of China's largest shopping apps with over 750 million monthly users, has been accused by cybersecurity researchers of secretly installing malware that bypasses phone security systems. The app allegedly monitored users' activities across other apps, read private messages, tracked locations, and prevented uninstallation to keep user engagement high. Investigations by multiple international cybersecurity firms found that the app exploited vulnerabilities in Android operating systems to gain unauthorized access. Though the company denies wrongdoing, Google suspended Pinduoduo from the Play Store, citing confirmed malware in versions of the app. Experts warn that this incident raises major global privacy concerns and could impact Pinduoduo's international sister app Temu, which is rapidly gaining popularity in Western markets. Country music icon Shania Twain used her acceptance speech at the CMT Awards to call for greater inclusion, equity, and diversity within the industry. Receiving the Equal Play Award, Twain reflected on how her famous lyric "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" evolved into a symbol of empowerment across many communities worldwide. She emphasized that country music should be a welcoming, all-inclusive genre and criticized current industry standards for not giving equal visibility to artists regardless of gender, race, or age. Twain highlighted diverse rising stars she is promoting on her tour and pledged to continue using her platform to advocate for equal opportunities in country music. The Metropolitan Police are actively investigating media reports that Prince Andrew attempted to obtain personal details about Virginia Giuffre, who accused him of sexual abuse and tragically died earlier this year. Reports allege that the Duke of York asked his police protection officer to access her date of birth and social security number shortly before a newspaper published a 2011 photo of Giuffre with him. Prince Andrew has consistently denied all allegations. The investigation comes after the prince voluntarily gave up his royal titles, including Duke of York and membership in the Order of the Garter, further diminishing his official role in the royal family. Journalists and officials have expressed concern about the use of protective officers for personal matters, and a posthumous memoir by Giuffre is expected to shed additional light on the case. The ongoing scrutiny highlights Andrew's ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and continues to draw public attention to his past actions.